Today I am going to discuss with you in this video PA1 question paper. Okay, so grade 8 PA1 question paper I am going to discuss with you. In this, so we have first Roman, so choose the correct option questions. So multiple choice questions we have 10. So in that first question we have, if a by b is a rational number and n is non-zero integer, then which of the following is true? Okay, so in that first option a by b is not equal to a into n by b into n. Second option a by b equal to a into n by b into n. Third option a into n by b into n equal to 0, d is equal to 9. So we know that is, so how to write the equivalent rational number? By multiplying in the numerator and denominator with the same integer, we will get the equivalent rational number. Yes, so by using this property, so a by b is multiplying in the numerator and denominator with the same number, so then these two are equal will come. So these two are equivalent ratios. In the first option they given not equal, they given. Second option they given equal. So option B is the correct option for that. What is the correct option? Option B. So next, second question, the value of 1 by 2 squared minus 1 by 4 cube into 2 cube is. So 1 by 2 squared is how much? 1 by 2 squared is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 cube is 1 by 64, okay, bracket, into 2 cube. 2 cube is how much? 8. So 1 by 4 minus 1 by 64. LCM of 4 comma 64 is 64 only will come. To get 64 into 16 into 16. That's 16 by 64 minus 1 by 64 into 8. So this we can write 16 minus 1, 15 by 64 into 8. 8 ones are 8 8s. What is the resultant answer? 15 by 8. So 15 by 8 means, so here this we can write in the mixed fraction 1 7 by 8 is the option. So 1 7 by 8, do we have the correct option? Yes, 1 by. So option C is the correct option for the second question. Next, coming to the question, third question, express 21 by minus 14 is in the standard form. So standard form of the number conditions what we have, that number should be in the p by q form, and where q should be positive, q should not equal to 0, and q should be positive, q should be the positive, and p comma q are co-primes. Co-primes means there is no cancellation. So here numerator, denominator we have negative. Here that when you are writing in the rational number in the standard form, q should be always positive. So minus 14 we have. To make it is positive, I am taking 21 by minus 14. That means positive number by negative number. Positive by negative, which value you will get? Negative value you will get. That I am putting in the numerator, 21 by 14. Or else you can try this one. So 21 by minus 14, just you can multiply same number in the numerator and denominator with minus 1 with minus 1. We will get equivalent rational number only. Okay, so that 21 into minus 1 minus 21 by minus into minus plus, so 14 will come. So now the denominator becomes a positive. Yes, so denominator we got positive, and third condition p comma q are co-primes. There is no cancellation for numerator and denominator. Check whether any cancellation. Yes. So 3 7s are 7 3s are 7 2s are, which is equal to minus 3 by 2. So minus 3 by 2, do we have the option? No option they given. So option is no option is correct they given. So this is add score. This is add score question. For this question we will add the mark. Okay, so next question, if a by b and c by d are any two rational numbers, then a by b plus c by d not equal to c by d plus a by b. Second option, a by b plus c by d equal to c by d plus a by b they given, and option C does not exist, option D none they given. See, if any two rational numbers if a comma b are any two rational numbers, so we know that is commutative property of rational numbers under addition. So commutative property of rational numbers under addition, it is closed. So that means it is true. So the sum of any two rational numbers, if you add reversely also, okay, you will get the same result. So a by b plus c by d equal to c by d plus a by b, that is 7 plus 4 equal to 4 plus 7. So option B is the correct option for this. Okay, next question number 5. Which of the following is not a perfect cube? Okay, so if you see the given options, so we have the perfect cube property one, that if the number ends with 2, 3, 7, 8, it's never be a perfect square. So which of the following is not a perfect square? Which of the following is not a perfect square, they asked. Okay, so here this number is ends with 2. So if the number is ends with 2, 3, 7, 8, okay, so then it is not a perfect square. So this number is ending with 2, so then it is not a perfect square. Next, sixth question. The value of square root of 117 square minus 108 square. So let us see. This we can write as in the under the root we can write these are, so a square minus b square. This a square minus b square we can write them as a plus b into a minus b. So this I am writing as 117 plus a plus b. So that is 117 plus 108 into a minus b. 117 minus 108. So 117 plus 117 plus 108, it becomes 225 into this 117 minus 8, 9 will come. This I am writing separately, root 225 into root 9. So root 225, square root of 225 we know that 15, and the square root of 9 is 3. So 15 3 is the 45 is the answer. Do we have the 45 option? Yes, option B is the correct option for that. Okay, now I am going to discuss with you seventh question. The greatest 3-digit number which is a perfect square. So we need to find greatest 3-digit perfect square. So what we have? So 31 into 31, 961 we will get, and 32 into 32, 1024. So 1024, it is a 4-digit number. So 32 square is 1024 is not a greatest 3-digit perfect square. So what is the greatest 3-digit perfect square? 961. Next, 8th question. Cube root of 10,648 is. So here for this we can find by using prime factorization, or else you can division method also. Make a bars cube root of a number is cube root of a number. So this for this the division method will not applicable for that. So you can do the prime factorization. If you do the prime factorization for this, so you will get 1648. So divide with 11 table. 11 9s are 99. 7 4s are 11 6s are 66. 66 means 8. 9 8s are 88. Again 11 table. 11 8s are 88 and 11 8s are 88. Next again 11 table. 11 8s are 88. Next 2 table. 2 2s are 2 2s are 2 4s are 2 2s are. So this we can write. For every 3 numbers we can take the group, and from each group we can select one number. So that is 11 into 2, which is equal to 22. So cube root of a 10,648 is 22. So but there is no option they given. So for this question also they will add score. So this question also add score question. Okay. So next 9th question. Now let us see the cube root of a number ending in 3, then its cube root ends with. So if the cube root of a number, cube is ending with 3, suppose, so you can take 343. 343 is the perfect cube which ends with 3. Okay, so now its cube root of 343 is 7. Okay, so that number is ends with 7. So what is the correct option? C. C is the correct option. Next, 10th question. Which of the following number becomes a perfect cube when we divide the number by 5? So if you divide 25 with 5, you will get 5. 25 by 5, you will get 5. So that option A, C. 25 by 5, how much? 5. Is the 5 is a perfect cube? No. Next, B. 125 by 5, so you will get 25. Is the 25 is a perfect cube? No, it is also not a correct option. C. 625 by 5, so you will get 125. Is 125 is a perfect cube? Yes. Option C is the correct option. So if you divide 625 with 5, we will get a perfect cube. Okay, so these are the MCQ questions we discussed. Okay, next we are going to discuss with you very short answer type questions. In that 11th question we have, what number should be added to minus 3 by 5 to get 2? So we need to add some number to the minus 3 by 5 to get 2. Okay, so generally what number if added to 4 to get 10? Which number if you add to 4 so that we obtain 2? So we need to add 6. Yes, 4 plus 6 equal to 10. So that 6, how we are getting? 10 minus 4, like that. Here we don't know the required number. Yes, so let the required number be, you can consider as x. Okay, let the required number be x. Let the required number be, we can consider as x. So if you add x to the x to minus 3 by 5, it becomes 2, they said. According to the condition, we can write. According to the condition, so we can write that is minus 3 by 5 plus x. So we are adding x, so it becomes 2. Yes, so we need to find x value so that you can transpose this minus 3 by 5 right side. So x equal to 2 plus 3 by 5. X equal to 2 plus 3 by 5. You can add nothing in the denominator, you can put 1. So LCM is 5 into 5 into. So 5 2s are 10. 10 by 5 plus 3 by 5. So that is 13 by 5. So x is equal to how much? 13 by 5. So therefore the required number is 13 by 5. Next, question number 12. Find the value of cubed root of 3.43 by 10. So this, I want to remove the decimal point in this numerator in the given cubed root of the fraction the given. So I want to remove this decimal number. So this I am rearranging that. So cubed root of 343 by 1000 I am writing. 10 into. So how many decimal places? 2 decimal places. So this we can write 343 by 100. So 343 by 100, it is nothing but a, so 100 into 10, cubed root of 343 by 1000. So this we can write cubed root of 343 by cubed root of 1000. Okay, so cubed root of 343 is 7, cubed root of 1000 is 10. So 10 by 7, which is equal to 0.7. So the required answer is 0.7. Next, so find the square root of 437 by 81 they given. So they given in the mixed fraction, convert them into the improper fraction, that is 4 into 81, 324, 324 plus 37, 361 by 81. So square root of 361 by 81 we can write square root of 361 by square root of 81. So square root of 361 is 19, square root of 81 is 9. So the required answer is 19 by 9 is the correct option for this. Next, third Roman they given to us. So we need to arrange them in the ascending order. So minus 3 by 5 comma minus 7 by minus 10 and 5 minus 5 by 8. So just we need a simple thing we are going to do here. Just we need to arrange the given rational numbers into the standard form first step. So minus 3 by 5, if you arrange them, minus 3 by 5 comma 7 by minus 10, it is not in the standard form. So you can write it in the standard form. It becomes minus 7 by 10 and it becomes minus 5 by 8. So here no numerators are same, no denominators are same to write directly. So we can find the LCM. So LCM of 5 comma 10 comma 8 equal to, we will get 40. LCM of 5 comma 10 comma 8 is how much? 40 we will get. To get 40 into 8 into 8, it becomes minus 24 by 40. So to get 40 into 4 into 4, minus 28 by 40. Next this minus 5 by 8, to get 40 into 5, minus 25 by 40. So in the numerator, so we need to arranging in the ascending order. Yes, so ascending order means what is the ascending order? So if the denominator is same, in the numerator which is smallest integer, that rational number becomes the smallest. Which is greatest integer, that rational number becomes greatest. See, in the numerator, minus 24 is greater or minus 28 is greater. Minus 24 only is greater, minus 21 is the smallest integer. Yes, so it becomes minus 28 by 40 less than next smaller minus 25. Minus 25 by 40 less than minus 24 by 40. So the original rational numbers what we have? Original rational numbers are minus 28 by 40 is minus 7 by 10 less than minus 25 by 40 minus 5 by 8 less than minus 24 by 40, that is minus 3 by 5. So this is the ascending order of the given rational numbers. Okay, so now we are going to find square root of 64 by using the successive subtractions. So we need to find this one as successive subtractions. So this is nothing but we need to subtract odd numbers, successive odd numbers from first odd number onwards. Okay, so let us see how we are going to find. So 64, what is the first odd number we have? 1. So 64 minus 1, 63. Next 63, next odd number we have 3. 63 minus 3, 60. So 60 after 3 after, what is the next prime number? 5. So 60 minus 5, 55. So next 55 minus next odd number 7. 55 minus 7, 48. Next 48, next odd number after 7, 9. Okay, so 48 minus 9, 39. Next 39 minus next odd number 11. So if you subtract, 28 will come. So 28 minus 13. So 28 minus 13, 15 will come. So next 15 minus 50, next odd number 15. So we will get 0. Until to get 0 we need to do subtract. Okay, so how many subtractions we done? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this we can write. Number of subtractions are involved. So the square root of a number is equal to number of subtractions, successive subtractions. How many number of successive subtractions we done? 8. So square root of 64 is equal to how much? 8. So we can use this method. Next question. Now I am going to discuss with you 15th question. In that second one, find the square root of 2025 by using the prime factorization method. So do the prime factorization for this number. So 2025 they given. So do the prime factorization. 5 table, 5 4s are, and when you are dividing two numbers at a time, we need to put 0, and 5 5s are 25. Next 5 8s are, 5 1s are. Next 3 27s are, 3 9s are, 3 3s are. So we can write the prime factorization here. So 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So we can make the pairs for every two similar factors. So these two has one pair, these two has one pair, these two are one pair. So to find the square root of a given number, we need to select from each pair one number. So 5 from this 5, from this 3, from this 1 3. So next we need to multiply. Okay, so the product is the square root of the required number. So square root, this is equal to, so square root of 2025 equal to 5 3 is a 15, 15 3 is a 45. Okay, so 45 is the square root of 2025. Now I am going to discuss with you question number 16. Find the square root of 12 4 by 7 correct to the 3 decimal places. So we need to find the square root of this number. The square root of this number is, in the decimal numbers will come, which up to 3 decimal place we need to find. Okay, let us see. So 12 4 by 7. So if you convert into the mixed improper fraction, so that is 7 12 84, 84 plus 4 88. So 88 by 7. So 88 by 7, if you write in the decimals, okay, that is 88 by 7 will come. 7 12 84 and 4, keep the decimal point 0. 7 5 35, 5 0, 7 7 49, 1 0, 7 1 7, next 3 0, 7 4 28, 2 0, 7 2 14 and 6 0, 7 5 7 8 56 and 4 0. So it will continuously repeats. So this is non-terminating and repeating decimal expansion, which is 12.571428 bar we can write. So 28 bar means this only will repeat, 571428, 571428. So now we are going to find square root of this number up to 2 decimal places. So up to 3 decimal places we are going to find a square root, means in a square number there are 6 decimal places. So we need to take up to 6 decimal place numbers. 6 decimal place values we need to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this number is enough to simplify. Okay, so we can simplify. So this number we can simplify in the division method. In the prime factorization we cannot simplify. So by using the division method only we can simplify this question. So 12.571428. Make a bars from right to left. So bar, this is, these two has one bar, these two has one bar, these two has one bar, these two bar. Okay. So next, draw down. So what is the nearest square to the 12? 9. So 3 3 is 9. Okay. 12 minus 3, 3. And we are draw down here after decimal point numbers. So this we can keep the decimal point in the quotient. Now this 3 plus 3, we need to add 3 plus 3, it becomes 6. Okay. So now, so here 1 digit will come, here 1 digit. So 65 5s are. 65 5s how much? 65 into 5. 5 5s are 25. 2. 5 6 are 30, 32. So 325. Okay. So 325. So subtract. 7 minus 5, 2. 5 minus 2, 3. Okay. Next, draw down next bar numbers. 1 4. Okay. Add 5 here. 5 plus 5, 70. Here 1 digit will come. Here 1 digit will come. Okay. So you can take into 4 into 4. So 704 4s are, that is 704 into 4. So 4 4s are 16, 1. 4 into 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1. So 4 7s are 28. So that is 2816 will come. Okay. 4 minus 6. So 14 minus 6, 8. 0. Here 1 is there, again borrow. 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1, 9. And this is 1 is there, this 31, 28. So 398. Next, draw down next bar 28. Okay. So now this 4 we need to add here. So it becomes 708. Here 1 digit, again here 1 digit. So take 5. So into 5 into 5. 7000 7085 into 5. 5 5 is a 35, 3 carry, 5 5 is a 5 8 is a 40, 43. Again 4 carry. 5 into 0, 0. 0 plus 4, 4. And 5 7 is a 35. So 3 5 4 3 5. Here 3 9. Yes, it will. So into 5 you can take. So this we can write as, so 35,435 we got. So subtract. So 5 minus 8, 3. And 2 minus 3, take bar. 12 minus 3, 9. Here 7 minus 4, 3. 9 minus 5, 4. So 4,393. So it will go endlessly because it is non-terminating repeating. Okay, so the square root, it will go endlessly. So we need to find up to 3 decimal places. Yes, 3.545. So here we have 3 decimal places. Therefore we can write, so square root of 12.571428 equal to 3 approximately equal to. So no need to say exactly. So approximately equal to 3.545. Okay, 3.545. So find the 23 cube by using the column method. Yes, so we have the column method formula that, so we need to find 23 cube by using the column method. Okay, so column method we have the formula that is a plus b whole cube we can write. So a cube and 3a square b and 3a b square and b cube. Yes, so where a is 2, b is 3. So a cube means 2 cube into 3a square means 3 into a is 2 square into b is 3. Yes, and 3 into a is 2, b is 3 square, and b cube means 3 cube. So now 2 cube is 8 and 3 3 is a 9, 9 4 is a 36. Next 3 2 is a 6, 6 9 is a 54. Next 3 cube is how much? 27. So we can add from left to right, right to left. Okay, we can add from right to left. So this 7 we can write here, and this 2 is carry over to next box. So 54 plus 2, 56, 6 will come again, 5 will carry over to here. So 36 plus 5, 41. So 1 will come here, this 4 is carry over to here. So 8 plus 4, 12. So 12,167 is the cube of 23. 23 cube is how much? 12,167 is the answer for that. So till now we finished 3 marks questions. Now 4 marks questions I am going to discuss. So 18th question, define a rational number and irrational number. So rational number which can be right. Okay, the number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p comma q are integers and q not equal to 0 is called rational number. The number which cannot be expressed in the p by q form are called irrational number. And give some examples: root 2, root 5. Okay, where p comma q are not a integers. Root 2 is not a integer, root 5 is not a integer. Okay, those are the irrational numbers examples. Okay, so you can write very easily. Next, in that second one we have, so 18th question, second one. So convert 3.21 bar into p by q form. So let the required number be x. Let the given number be x. Let x is equal to 3.2121, so on you can consider. Okay, this is you can consider equation 1. Okay, what is the periodicity we have? Under the bar how many digits we have? 2 digits. So multiply with 100. Multiply with 100. Okay, then it becomes 100 into x equal to 100 into 3. Multiply with 100 on both sides. So 100 into x, 100x, 100 into 3.21, so on. So it becomes 321.21, so on will come. So this is equal to 100x. So equation, this is you can consider equation 2. Now subtract. Okay, so equation 2 minus equation 1. Now we are going to do equation 2 minus equation 1. Equation 2 we have 100x equal to 321.212121 so on. Next x is equal to, what is the equation 1? X is equal to 3.212121 so on will come. Subtract. So 1 minus 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 decimal point. Here 1 is there, 3 is there. So 8 will come, 318 will come, 318 which is equal to, so 100x minus x 99x. 99x is equal to 318.00000. So 318.0000 we can write as 99x is equal to 318. X is equal to 318 by 99. Check whether any cancellation or not. So 3 table it may cancel. 3 3s are 3 33s are 3 1s are 3 106 are. So 106 by 33 is the required P by Q form of 3.21 bar. Okay, now I am going to discuss with you question number 19. So examine if 1512 is a perfect cube. If not, find the smallest number by which it must be multiplied so that the product is perfect cube. And also find the smallest number by which it must be divided so that the quotient is a perfect cube, that's it. So he asked that is this number is a perfect cube or not. Okay, to it is a perfect cube or not, we need to do the prime factorization. In this, if the number is a perfect cube, its prime factorization is in the group of every 3 similar factors. Okay, let us see whether it is the group of every 3 similar factors or not. Okay, so do the prime factorization. 1512. So you can divide in the 3 table. 3 5s are 3 4s are. Next again 3 table. 3 1s are 3 168s are. Next again 3 table. 3 5s are 15. 3 6s are 18. Okay. Next 7 8s are 56. Next 2 4s are 2 2s are. So write the prime fraction here. So 3 into 3 into 3 and 7 into 2 into 2 into 2. So make the groups for every 3 similar factors. We need to make a group. Here these 3 has one group and these 3 2 has one group. So here 7 alone we have. Okay, if the number is a perfect cube, its prime factorization is compulsory in the group of every 3 similar factors. Here but we have 7 is alone we have. So the given number is not a perfect cube. So what we are going to write? Therefore 1512 is not a perfect cube. If it is not a perfect cube, to make this number as perfect cube, by which number we need to multiply? Okay, here how many 7s we have? 1 7. More how many 7s we need? More 2 7s, that is into 7 into 7. So 7 into 7. So 2 7s we need more. So then it becomes a perfect cube. So more 2 7s means what is the product? 7 into 7, 49. So therefore, and to make 1512 as a perfect cube, should multiply with 49. By which number we need to multiply? With 49. Okay, so to make perfect cube, by which number we need to divide? By which smallest number? If we divide, it becomes a perfect cube. So here, so this is the prime factorization of this number. So here we have 7 is alone we have. Okay, so remaining factors are in the group. So if you eliminate, that means if you divide this number with 7, the remaining factors in the group of 3. Yes, so therefore, so we need to eliminate 7. That means we need to divide with 7. So to make 1512 as perfect cube, we should divide with 7. Okay, we should divide with 7. Okay, next question they given to us. Find the square root of the following numbers by division method. Question number 20 they given to us. So in that first question, so 3,90,625 they given. So we need to find the square root of this number by using the division method. So in the division method, we need to make the bars for every 2 digits from right to left. Okay, we need to give the bars first. So from right to left. So first bar we have what? We have 39. Nearest to square to the 39 we have 36. So 6 6 are 36. And 39 minus 36, 3. Next draw down, next bar digits, 0, 6. And this 6 we need to add, 6 plus 6, 12. So here 1 digit will come, here 1 digit will come. So into 2 into 2. So it becomes 244. So 2, 6 will come. Next draw down, next bar, 220, 6,225. Next, so this 2 we need to add here. So it becomes 124. Here 1 digit, here 1 digit. So into 5 do. So you will get 6,225. So therefore we can write square root of 3,90,625 equal to 625. Okay, next Roman. In this next Roman they given. So find the square root of 4,489. So for this also same method we need to use by using the division. Make a bars, and nearest to square to the 44 is 36. Only 6 6 are 36, and 8 9, and this 6 we need to add, 6 plus 6 12. Here 1 digit, here 1 digit. Into 7 do. So it becomes 889 only will come. So therefore we can write, so square root of 4,489 is equal to 67.